Welcome to my presentation on Money Supermarkets, on the Money Supermarkets advertisement analysis by Thomas Bowe. Right, so the codes and conventions contained within the advert and the aim of my campaign. As our first objective that marketing managers must plan is the aim of the advertisement. And the aim of a campaign is the more stepping stone to outline what the advertisement campaign must achieve: to sell a product, promote a brand, also raise awareness of impoverished children, somewhere like Africa, for example. So the aim of my campaign was to raise awareness of Money Supermarket, and this criteria is met because I created an advert for Instagram and a half-page newspaper ad. As such, there are about 540 million users, that's age 18 to 34 on Instagram. As this demographic can easily be targeted through hashtags and posts. And the age demographic of print, 40% of adults over 50 read newspapers, and 25% of adults over 50, 50 and over read newspapers. That's Money Supermarket's age demographics is age 25 to 50. As well as across these two medium platforms, I've reached the primary demographic and I've met the criteria. About the codes and conventions as a USP and the value proposition. Right, a value proposition is mainly a slogan used by companies to emphasize their messages, so that the audience feel comforted or persuaded to buy the product. Right, as in the first advert, I used the slogan, "Don't walk the pound," meaning that the audience should not take bills into their own hands, but rather seek help with reducing bills via Money Supermarket. The aim of this comical value proposition was to comfort the audience on Instagram, so that they do not have to struggle with bills alone. As many of Instagram users are 25 and over who are struggling with paying bills, and either students or have families and themselves, have homes or living with their partners, etc. And but these people need help. As this value proposition, we want to generate hope for the target audience of that kind of age range. Right, why the advert did not contain a USP? So a unique selling point is an idea that promotes a brand that's not been done before. So my two adverts do not contain the unique selling point because the other Money Supermarket has already have already created the idea of the theme of calmness. I simply developed on the idea. So my adverts feature the same calm atmosphere, but people having a good time while being depressed. And this has done before by Money Supermarket. At some universities which have featured happy students on their prospectuses, for example. Right, so it's analysing specific techniques in the Instagram ad. So, as you can see, the more light blue and purple colours to pick the calmness of Money Supermarkets kind of reflects the logo, and things like that, the same colour as the logo. Kind of encourages the hypodermic needle theory, kind of again to encourage the audience to switch to Money Supermarket. The image shows two this image shows two youngsters having fun, which conveys how the target audience they should actually spend more time with their friends and families. Again, depicts the happiness, that sense of happiness and joy, for example. So rather than paying bills, over 50% of people aged 25 to 34 use Instagram, and so this is a really good kind of way to target that age demographic. It has a really good way to work through Instagram, as Instagram has over 1.2 billion, as over a billion users, and so that is a really good way to target the audience and to promote the company. Right, so the logo is clearly shown to raise awareness of the brand. Again, the logo is clearly shown to state, there's the kind of state that this advert is for Money Supermarket, and again to try and persuade them to kind of log on to the website and to check it out. Right, so that's a newspaper ad. So the logo is the logo is clearly shown to advertise the brand to viewers. And the slogan is humorous, so it draws attention to the advert. When bills start raining money, kind of depicts the comedy of how bills start piling up in your home, etc. So the image shows two boys being depressed, the rain coming down, and this comical sketch will draw attention to the half-page advert. So this may symbolise how the audience feel due to high costs. And this means they can relate to the ad as they've been through a situation before, may even like smirk at this as they've been through the through all these although that the panic of bills, for example. And yes, like in some way, like this advert is more useful as it includes a website and address, and basically this means that it's slightly more useful in the sense that people can actually visit the website on their phones immediately. And some ways it's slightly more useful, slightly more kind of than the other ad, in a sense. So the technicalities that stop the creation of Captain Calm. So one of the main features of my campaign was to include the character Captain Calm. However, due to many technical difficulties, such as we could not include the character, so these type of difficulties included creating the character, saving him into a document and pasting him into the InDesign page was time-consuming and too difficult, because the deadline was fast approaching, and so we didn't have enough time to complete the character. So the main idea of Captain Calm was to make children aware of the character and toys, so that they make their parents aware of the brand, but reasons above, Captain Calm cannot be created. Like the other aim of Captain Calm was to attract the female audience aged between 25 and 35, as it was supposed to be depicted as handsome and posh, which many women would like. And so if he succeeded, I think the main supermarket would have been able to target this type of demographic effectively. So the more legal and ethical reasons that stopped the creation of Captain Calm. And so the original idea of Captain Calm was 18th century English naval captain. However, seeing as this was the age of slavery and colonialism, it may have offended many black audience, for example. Because the age of colonialism, slavery, of colonization of America, and so we cannot really include that as many complaints have followed due to this type of theme being done before. So I then changed the idea to a more modern captain. You both face many technical difficulties. The more legal reasons were under the Copyright Designs and Paintings Act 1998, creators have the right to protect their work from being used by others, and so as basically like copying and pasting images on the internet is pretty much a mild offence, and so we did that. I just asked permission from the owners of the images. This meant that I could not just copy and paste images on the internet, as this is a very mild offence. I also could not do this because it gave the impression that I lacked technical skills, which would have given a bad impression to the examiner. These are just a few images of Captain Calm, and basically this is slightly too controversial, again the age of colonialism and slavery, and this is cause offence because and still a use of copyright. However, not cause offence though, but still a use of copyright. So the overall reflection of the campaign. I think the campaign was very successful because it included valuable propositions such as "Don't walk the pound" and "When bills start raining money." So these two slogans, and these two slogans generate intrigue and reassurance to customers. In that they do not have to handle bills alone as they can turn to many supermarkets. Indeed, that was the aim of the client brief. They kind of wanted us to try and reassure the audience, kind of help them save costs on their bills, for example. There's a client brief that did say that a calm theme should be featured, and followed this by creating the colour scheme of light purple and light blue, which resemble the colours of the logo. And blue has always been a colour of reassurance, calmness, happiness. We humans are very comfortable with the blue sky, for example, very kind of naturalistic, a very naturalistic kind of feel to the word blue, kind of reassurance by blue. And I think ancient Greeks actually used a very calm literacy. It was their kind of culture to make up stories of dolphins and heroes out at sea and calm waters. So the colour blue has always symbolised calmness in European history, and this naturalistic or Darwinistic kind of attraction towards blue will draw viewers into searching into many supermarkets. So the mediums used, such as Instagram and newspapers, were to target people in their 20s and 60s, which meets the demographic. So we're featuring both genders. I've targeted both males and females struggling with paying bills. I've also targeted the psychographic, as many users will want to spend more time with their families and friends if it's reached to many supermarkets. Thank you.